Hello everybody, my name is Marlo and welcome back to TekTopia, where we are starting today's episode off in the grand storage room where, as you can see, just above my head there is some rotten flesh, and that's because we actually just had a little bit of a zombie attack in here. I've literally just logged into the world and I saw my villager running directly out of the storage room, and then there was just a zombie inside, scaring all my villagers, and yeah, managed to kill him in time, but I have no idea how he actually spawned in here because I have triple checked every single block on the floor here that is spawnable, and it's all above light level 7, so not really sure how that works. I've got pressure plates on the blocks where it doesn't reach light level 7, so like even up there shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I get a zombie in here every now and again, and I honestly have no idea why or how it happens. It's kind of frustrating, but hey, we got the guards now, which is what we did last episode, so they're helping out a little bit, and I'm always here to step in if need be. So yeah, we built the barracks last episode, got some guards, but today the main thing I have on my agenda is to build the blacksmith. Before we start work on the smithy, there is one quick change I would like to make in regards to my beacon, which is under this block right here, if I believe so. Yes, as you can see, here it is. Beam should shoot on up any second. There it is, and I had a comment a couple of episodes ago from somebody who I cannot remember from. I'm very sorry, I'll try put it on the screen if I can find it again. But they basically suggested that I try and move this beacon down by 20 or so blocks potentially. I'm not sure how exactly long it is, but if we just go directly down from this spot here, we end up going to the underground tree farm, and it's pretty much dead center in the tree of life. So I'm going to basically see if I can position this so it looks like the beacon beam, when we have it on, is coming up directly from the power source of the underground tree farm with the big custom tree that we have. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can move this and get that to work somehow. And with one simple click of the mouse, we can release the beacon beam, which looks pretty cool, as you can see. I'm up here on the surface level, so can't show you it in first person unless we head down. Actually, it looks like it's powering the sun up there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, if we just head down, you can see I've had to hollow out where the beacon beam was. Let's not actually fill that in so we can go down. That does unfortunately mean that the tree farm looks like this when we have the beacon beam on, but then again, I won't be down here when it's actually activated. It'll go all dark again when we do close it up, but yeah, looks pretty cool. I'm very happy with how that is. So wonderful idea to the person who left that. Again, if I couldn't find your comment, I am very sorry. I will do my best to search around for it. I've also just noticed it's not actually in center. Like, okay, that's really annoying. I will have to make sure that I never come down here when we have this beam activated, because that is frustrating to look at. Oh no, did you see that icon? There it is again. The iron pickaxe, meaning Remora here is without a tool, so she can't actually do her job. So pretty much I think we need to start... Oh, you as well? Okay, we really need to start work on the smithy. Okay, wow, everybody is without tools at the moment. I think before we actually start, I'm going to have to craft them up some stone ones just so they can actually do their job for a little while whilst I build up the smithy. You need one as well? Goodness gracious, they're all running out. Okay, so originally I had plans to put the smithy on the second level, right at the end of the ravine, underneath the barracks and above the mine shaft, in that gap right there. But last episode for me, it's a little bit different for you guys. Episode 42, I think it was, I had a comment from a viewer named Elijah who suggested that we put the blacksmith down here in the mines, which I thought was a brilliant idea, especially since I had plans to replace this mine shaft cutoff section or shoot off section with something else. So I'm going to do it here. We're just going to kind of integrate it into the wall, bearing in mind there's going to be enough room. Like the track doesn't get in the way there with the minecart. So as long as all of that stuff works, this is where I'm going to be building it. So yeah, I thought that was brilliant. How good is that? I think it's much better than sticking it at the end of the ravine there, and then that leaves us with that spot to do something else with anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go make them a bunch of tools and we can start work on the smithy. Wow, okay, here's another reason why we need the smithy pronto. As you can see, Ollie here has just taken some damage from a zombie. He was actually down to 5 hearts, but as you can see, he's slowly recovering now. But yeah, he took 5 hits, and a couple more he would have been a goner, and we would have lost him. That would have been the first villager ever to die in this series, so I need to get my button gear and actually start building the blacksmith, because my guards need armor, my workers need tools, and I want to build a cool blacksmith. So yeah, we're actually going to start doing that now. As you can see, I've got my beacon ready to go. Oh guys, this is gonna look so awesome when it's all finished. As you can see, I've just hollowed out an area for now, and we've got this little gap peeking through onto the outside, which I absolutely love. Oh no, a guard is having to slay a zombie. It's always a bit of a heart in the mouth moment when this happens, and you can see them glowing over there. Oh no, they're fighting another one. Are you okay? How you doing? Good, I hope. This is so tense. How many damage? Okay, 3, yeah. They're fine, I think. I hope so. So yeah, you can see I've hollowed out the room for now, and this is where everything's going to be going. But you're probably wondering, how do you actually get inside? And, you know, obvious answer, you walk through the hole here. But with TekTopia buildings, you do have to have an official entrance. So in every building you make, you have to have a doorway with a little structure next to it, which is why I am hiding that for the smithy just round here. It's kind of going to be a hidden entrance. The blacksmith won't even use it because they'll just take the quickest path into it, which will simply be through here. So yeah, we are going to have one. It's just going to be hidden away somewhere. So yeah, this is the room I've got so far. I would kind of like to smooth that out a little bit. Just going to do that. There we go. Making it look all caveified, and now what I need to do is just kind of decorate it. So I'm thinking we have some sort of big lava forge over here, as long as the entrance isn't in the way or anything like that, and then maybe around here we have some sort of workstation, and over here we can have the furnaces, and then in the center we'll have like the anvil and the crafting benches and everything else that the blacksmith actually uses. So that's my idea. I think I'm just going to go ahead, play around with some blocks and see what I can come up with, and yeah, I'll bring you back in when it's all finished. Hopefully no guards die while I do this. This poor druid. She is really struggling. Would you like me to break the cobweb? Are you too silly to go round that way? I think you want me to break the cobweb, don't you? I don't even have a sword to do this, so we're going to have to wait a while. Oh, okay. Nope, you nearly got sliced in the face. Either way, I'm going to break it, because that's going to be a nuisance. Don't you... Oh, you stupid miners. So annoying. Okay, second time's the charm. Third time even. I think it would have been quicker to just get a sword. And for the finishing touch, a diamond pickaxe in the item frame to look like it's on display, like with the rest of our tools and weapons around here. So that right there is the smithy all done. Let me give you a very quick tour around the place. So first of all, I much prefer the look of this side as opposed to the side with all of the furnaces on, because how the furnaces work with the blacksmith, like you can't have them on varying levels, you can't have things in front of them, they make it a little bit tricky to actually make them look nice. So yeah, that side I'm not that big a fan of, but thankfully you can't really see it that well. I mean, this side is more on display, which is the main thing, so try your best to ignore the furnaces over there. Hopefully it should be enough for what I'm having to plan on. I want to have 2 smithies or 2 blacksmiths in the smithy here, which is why we have 2 crafting benches. I don't actually think you need 2 anvils, but I've done it just in case anyway, and we've got a cauldron because I think that makes sense to have in a blacksmith build like this one. So yeah, that's all the necessary items that we need, and then the rest is really just aesthetic. So we have our big old lava forge over here, which is blocked off with an iron bar. And by the way, guys, we don't actually need to block off this lava pool down here, because there is simply no reason why the villagers would pathfind into there. If they did, then something has gone wrong. So yeah, no need to fill that in, but I thank you for the concern anyway. A lot of you were worried that something bad was going to happen with that, but it really shouldn't. Cut to 5 episodes later where all of my villagers just walk into the lava. Probably would be sod's law, but anyway, continuing on with the look around. So we've got our work area over here, just some things that look like they could be serving some sort of function, some storage, and I think the last thing, which I really love, we got the armor stand over here with some iron armor, but I've done this little trick again, which is just an armor stand on top of a daylight sensor, as you can see, to get it to the correct height. I know you can use snow layers, but I didn't have any snow on me, and that was just quicker. we put an armor or a helmet on top of the armor stand, so it looks like that is ready to be placed on the finished set. So I really like that. And then the final thing is this painting over here, and behind it is actually how the official entrance is going to be. As I said, the blacksmith probably won't use this very often, but this hopefully should work. If it really causes a problem and messes up somehow, then I guess I can get rid of it. But yeah, I just wanted to hide this away because it's pretty ugly. But yeah, for the most part, this is the smithy all done. I'm really happy with it. Let me know of any suggestions you guys have on how we can improve this. I am always open to all ideas, so let me know what you got, guys. But right now, what I need to do just super quickly is build up another 2, 4, or maybe even 6-person home so we can actually spawn in some children and we can eventually turn them into some blacksmiths. No! It actually happened! In the bottom left there you can see Conrad Dalecarlia. Oh, and there's another one. I need to go help right away. Oh, there's something bad going on here, obviously. Oh, I can't believe we actually lost one. Oh, this is so sad. Okay, I need to stick around up here for a second. That's so sad. It was a Dalecarlia as well. It was probably somebody in Mecklen's family. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Okay. Man, I just got real sad. I can't believe we actually lost one. We went all this time without a villager dying, and it finally happened. I mean, it was long overdue. Let's be honest, guys. It was going to happen sooner rather than later. But I guess that means at some point we have to build a graveyard in this place. Conrad Dalecarlia, you took one for the team. You are keeping the village safe. Oh, I'm so proud, but so very sad. Man, okay. Right, we'll have to worry about that later. I'm just trying to finish off the little home. And yeah, I'll do this couple of quick things and then I'll show you around what I've done. I still can't believe that. I almost want to just not think it's true. I didn't think we would actually lose a villager. I mean, they always come close. The guards always take a ton of damage, but they always pull through. Conrad didn't, and that genuinely upsets me a little bit. I'm sure you guys feel the same way too, so I'll make sure I set aside some time to set up some sort of memorial for him. We'll build a graveyard of sorts that is, I guess, expandable, because it could happen again. Having said that, hopefully we'll be able to get our blacksmith up and running soon, and they should get armor, which I imagine will help them greatly. It's just because that guy went up against a golden armor versus nothing, and yeah, very sad indeed. So I'll make sure I'll do something like that once I get the smithy up and running and everything. So this, hello, is just a small 2-person home. I only needed 2 for the 2 blacksmiths that we're going to have, so just a very teeny tiny home. I think it's got enough floor spaces. I'm pretty certain it does. So yeah, this is where they're going to be living, and I need to just buy the token for the home. I need to get the 2 smithy tokens, and I need to get the 2 blacksmith tokens, sorry, and the smithy token, as well as a new guard token, I guess. All with 1 emerald. Yep, this is the only emerald remaining from the 4 stacks I brought over from the previous village, so I'm now back to trading. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I don't even know what my supplies are like in the storage room, but before we do that, I just have to wait for the merchant to come into town, who hopefully has some good deals for me. I know you're usually meant to trade in stacks of 5 when it comes to TekTopia, just because of how the merchant mechanics work, but I'm really low on resources, it turns out, so I had to kind of use everything I had to gather together some emeralds, and I'm honestly not sure we're going to be able to buy everything here. The smithy token I know is pretty expensive. That's the butcher, that's the smithy, so we definitely need that one. And we're left with 20 emeralds, so I guess we'll have to get the 2-person home. Okay, we can get that. Left with 12 emeralds. Then we want the tradesman, and we would like... Where is it? Is this it? Blacksmith. Okay, we can get 1 for now. That's not bad. And then I'll just wait for tomorrow, and hopefully to get... I'll be able to get a words, I'll be able to gather together a few more emeralds so we're able to get one more smithy and a guard. As you just saw, I actually took down the top 2 guard posts that were up here on the very highest level. We still have that one down there, but I was thinking it's probably better not to have them up here because there's no real need for zombies to actually jump into the ravine unless they see a villager. So if a guard is always hanging around the front entrance here and the other one was over here somewhere, I think, then they're going to be more inclined to actually jump in, so I thought I'd just get rid of it. So I still have them, I'm just storing them in my ender chest for now. But yeah, I did that, I thought that was a smart move. We can always place them back if we want to do that later on. But I've also done a bit of waiting around for quite a long time to let our 2 kids grow up into nitwits, so we're now ready to give them a blacksmith token and a guard token, and then I'll just have to spawn in another child afterwards, because that's how it works with guards living in barracks. You can have to let them live in a home first of all as a child. Cassandra, you can become another village guard, and hopefully you don't suffer the same fate that Conrad did. And you, Jacob, can become the village blacksmith. There he is, the first one of 2. 30 intelligence, he's a smart cookie. We'll keep an eye on him and see how he does, but first of all, I gotta place this heart down. Okay, our blacksmith has just gathered up some resources from the storage room, as you can see, and now I'm assuming he's on his way to the smithy, although you are going the complete wrong direction, sir. It's that way. You want to go that way. The token is active. I'm not really sure what he's playing at. Hopefully he turns up soon, otherwise that could be a little bit of an issue if our blacksmith doesn't use this wonderful smithy we've created. Would be a little bit of a waste of time. The only thing I can think as to why he's not coming to the smithy is that these furnaces are not seen as correct and active furnaces because they're kind of indented into the wall. So I'm just going to grab this one here and move it forward a block. And maybe if he then comes to this and turns this specific furnace on, then we know we have a problem with the furnace layout and we'll have to change it. Yes, come on. No, why have you stopped walking? Keep coming this way. Come on, buddy, you can do it. No, he's going back. Oh, goodness. My other theory is it's something to do with these signs here, so I'm just going to break that. Do you stay? Without... No, okay. I thought that was too good to be true. Okay, so we'll just leave it open like that, and this shouldn't be a problem. I mean, this right here, in his mind, shouldn't be any different to just a table or some other block that is like this. So, yeah, this shouldn't really be a problem, so maybe that is now done the trick. I don't know, starting to get a little bit worried here. Still nothing, and he apparently has now resorted to the lumberjack life, heading down to the underground tree farm. Great, okay, I'm just going to assume maybe he needs a little bit of time, so I'm going to give him that, and hopefully he'll sort himself out. But off camera, guys, I actually built a little bit of something up in memory of our dear friend Conrad. This is the resting place of Conrad Dalecarlia. He was the most valiant of warriors, stood strong and fearless in the face of danger, no sign of weakness, putting his fellow villagers before his own life itself, risking everything, all to make the ravine a safer place. Today, Conrad took the last swing of his sword, his final act of bravery, and he will be remembered as a true hero amongst men. No, guys, did you not hear what I just said? All of that stuff. Get back in the village. I cannot repeat those lines again for another one of my guards. He just took so much damage. Oh my goodness, we just nearly had another Conrad situation. That's it. Yep, back in, please. There is no need at all for you to go outside of those gates. Oh, man. That was another close call. And great, there's a zombie down here. You may need some help. Oh my goodness, I nearly shot you in the face. This is a stressful episode. A very stressful episode indeed. Jacob, This really is not what I had in mind for you. Can you please, for the love of all that is holy, go to the smithy and do some blacksmithing? It's driving me insane. I have no idea what he's doing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's going down. He's... Please turn right. Turn right. Yes! Yes! Oh, he actually did it. I'm so relieved. Oh, there's that sweet, sweet, horrible noise of the anvil being smashed. I'm so glad you finally sorted yourself out, Jacob. I really am. So I just ended up getting rid of all of the blocks around here. Gonna have to find a new home for this crafting bench and everything, but he's finally using it. Oh, thank goodness. Well done, Jacob. You finally got there in the end. I will have to replace the crafting bench and figure out how the furnaces are going to work in between episodes, guys, because that is unfortunately all I have time for today. I am fresh out of time, so we're going to have to end it here. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this episode, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy, and I will see you next time. Oh, look, here he is, just to say goodbye. Which furnace is he using? The one that's sticking out. That's not really a good sign, although I think he's using that one too. I'm not sure. This guy's a bit of a mess, and so am I after today's episode. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.